Spring has sprung and the IndyCar series is back. Welcome to race 1 of the Monster Energy IndyCar Oval Series for season number 3. We're live at the Atlanta Motor Speedway in Atlanta, Georgia for the zMax 500. Hello everyone, I am Marty Sakala. Hope you all are having a great day so far. Alrighty, so here are the new changes for season number 3. It's still a 17 race schedule. However, though, the first 4 races will determine the seeding for the playoffs. It's a bracket format playoff, which is returning from last season. And the lowest driver in points that does not have a win will not be competing for a championship after 4 races. We have new additions to the schedule this season. Let me load it up for you all, if I can. Alrighty. So, Charlotte Motor Speedway is added to the season. That will be held April 27th. The Indy 500 will now be the 5th race of the season on May 4th. The Milwaukee Mile will return on May 7th. Pikes Peak will debut on May 10th. And then we're going to go across the Pacific Ocean to Twin Ring Motegi in Japan on May 15th. Very excited for the season. Some of the drivers we have in the field include, I'll load them up for you, Brad Stover, the Indy 500 champion and runner-up in the championship last season, driving the number 24 this season, starting in the 5th position. Also NOFSRL World Champion. Edwin Mendez makes his return to the IndyCar Oval Series. Michael Kelly has not raced since the fall, back in his same ride in the number 8. Jonathan Logan coming out of retirement to drive the number 16. Angie Brown, the defending champion, driving the number 2 for Team Penske this season. Stuart Grad, the Summer Series champion, going to make his attempt in open wheel racing. Brian Webb, who loves racing this series, and in the number 12 for Team Penske. Let's see here. Who else? Cole Baker's back. Josh Goot back in his same ride. Has not raced since the summer. If not, it was since the fall. Jake Rogers is back in the 98. His iconic 98, I should say. Zachary Fitzwater, the Fall Series champion, in the number 19. And that's all the notable drivers we got. I guess we're all set to go for 2018. Let me just make sure I can hear myself well. Oh my gosh, I am loud. I'm going to turn my commentary down here real quick. Make sure I sound good. Hello. Whoops, sorry guys. Well, I think we sound good now. So, let's go trackside and get the command to fire the engines. And the engines are fired up. 33 men and women in the Chevys and the Hondas. Gonna take the field. Here's the top 10. On the front row for the zMax 500, a pair of teammates from Andretti Autosport, the 28 of Colin Denton and the 27 of Brian Ferris. Row 2, the 83, Marcus Sacchi and the 3 of Alexander Rowe. Row 3, a pair of drivers making their NOFSRL debuts today, the 15 of Jonathan Wong and the 20 of Juan Garcia. Row 4, the Indy 500 champion from last season, Brad Stover, and the 21 of Eli Bright. In row 5, we've got the 40 of Michael Canto and the 4 of Edwin Mendez. That's your top 10. Let's go out to the rest of the field. Jonathan Logan in 11th, Michael Kelly 12th, Johnny Garner 13th, Angie Brown 14th, Aaron Carlson 15th, Stuart Grant 16th, Brian Webb 17th, Christian Vargas 18th, DJ Reed 19th, Cole Baker is 20th. 52 laps are scheduled around the 1.5 mile quad oval in the first race of the season. Who is going to win it? And if you do win this race, you are automatically in for a chance at the championship. It's going to be a good season. The pace car pulls into pit road. Colin Denton and Brian Ferris will lead the field to green. The first race of the Spring Series of 2018, the Monster Energy IndyCar Oval Series, is green. Let's do this for season number 3. Brian Ferris taking a look at the inside here for the race lead. The drivers are 2x2. Ferris will go to the point. Denton will stay back in the second position. Brian Ferris leads lap number 1 here at Atlanta. Jonathan Wong taking a look at the inside for second. All the drivers here are 2x2. You can see the 4 car of Edwin Mendez trying to make a third line work. And now Michael Kelly in the 8 is stuck in the middle. That's where you do not want to be at Atlanta. Go on board with the 8 car, as you can see. The low line is where you are going to want to be here at Atlanta. Battle for second here, Michael Canto and Brad Stover. Stover taking the spot away. And I thought we saw 4 wide in the back of the pack, but never mind. You can go 3 wide here at Atlanta. You just cannot go 4 wide. If you do, man, bad things usually happen if you go 4 wide. If you do it in the trucks, you may have a better chance, because that's happened before all the way back in Season 1. Here's a battle for second. Johnny Garner and Jonathan Logan trying to go for it. And now Brian Webb in the 12 taking it 3 wide to the inside for second spot with help from Jake Rogers. Rogers wants to try the inside. He can't do it just yet. So Jake Rogers trying the inside. I think I saw someone hit the wall. I think I saw Sparks on the high line. Looks like we're still going though. No major damage to anyone. The top 3 right now, all single file. Brian Ferris continues the lead. Now Brian Webb goes to the inside. Webb's got no help though, but Ferris does on the outside lane. Webb's going to take the race lead here. First lead change, or second lead change of the day, I should say. Meanwhile, 3 wide for third. 2 of the Dale Coyne teammates, Zachary Fitzwater and Gatlin Downey in the 63. Downey takes second spot, help from Marty Johnson. Johnson, by the way, started in last position, and now he is up to third position in just 5 laps. Downey taking a look at the inside here for the race lead. He takes that away. Marty Johnson to second with help from Derek Hamill in the 22. Johnson to the inside on the 63 of Downey, and he's going to take the race lead. And now here goes Hamill trying the inside line out. And that is Penske Racing teammates right there. Derek Hamill in the 22, Alexander Rowe in the 3. Rowe's going to take it 3 wide to the inside. And Rowe's got the lead. Help from Patrick Smith in the number 29. The 29 was a runner-up last season, Indy 500 champion last season with Brad Stover. New driver, Patrick Smith in the 29. Here goes the 14. Morgan goes 3 wide to the inside with help from Justin Zidell in the number 1. Morgan to the point. Zidell taking a look at the bottom line. Help from Cole Baker in the 18. On board with number 18. As you can see, he is pushing the 1 car out to the race lead. Down the backstretch, the 1 and the 18 side by side, heading to turn 3. Baker with some help from Audra Baranowskis in the 23. She has not raced since winter in season number 2, and she got a ride for the spring in season number 3. Good battle for the lead. Baranowskis takes the lead. Baker, by the way, led the lap at the line. Here goes Jonathan Wong looking at the inside. For second spot, takes that away. Now here goes Benny Watson wanting second spot. Wong puts the block. The top 3 all single file, but Wong has to go up to the outside or else he was going to get wrecked by Watson. And I thought I just saw 4 wide for a moment. Oh, we may see it. We may see it right there. We got a split second of it, but they survived it though, which is awesome. By the way, I cannot hear audio at all, so I can't hear any of the engine. So if a caution does come out, I apologize for that. Make sure I sound good. Okay, I do sound good. Johnny Garner now taking a look at the inside on Jonathan Logan for the lead. They are side by side crossing the line. Logan led him at the line. Garner to the point. Rogers pushing him. We are going to have a lot of lead changes today if this pack keeps it up just like this. But usually we have a wreck in Atlanta. I don't want to jinx it though. Michael Kelly takes it 3 wide to the inside with help from Edwin Mendez. Kelly to the lead. Mendez now going to try the inside line hero himself. Kelly led them at the line. It looks like Mendez takes the lead away. Here goes Stuart Grant pushing the 4. He may want to try and look to the inside for the race lead. Not going to do so just yet. And oh boy, we almost went 4 wide mid-pack. We keep it 2x2 and maybe even 3x3. Grant goes to the lead. Here goes Juan Garcia in the 20 to the inside. Help from Brad Stover. You're on board with Michael Kelly. He's the third man on the high line. Angie Brown's up there as well. Let's take you on board for one lap from the visor cam of Angie Brown. As you can see, pushing the 28 over here closer to Colin Denton as Stover and Garcia go side by side for the lead heading into turn number 3. Stover goes to the point. Denton going to second. Now Denton looking inside for the race lead. Denton has it. Brown goes to second. Good battle for third. That is the 50 of Christian Vargas. Now here goes Brown to the inside for the lead, side by side into turn number 3. Angie goes to the point. Here goes Vargas to the inside, and Brown has no help at all. That is either the 17 of Jaden Scott or the 11 of Josh Goot. That's the 11 of Goot. The creator of the car said accidentally put two 11s on the rear bumper. One on the 11 and one on the 17. They're from the same team though, Juncos Racing. You can tell if that's the 17 because it would have the yellow numbers on the back. So Josh Goop goes to the lead. He's won in a track similar to this in the IndyCar Oval Series. That was at the Texas Motor Speedway before it was reconfigured. As Brian Ferris retakes the lead, there goes Marty Johnson to the inside as they're going to go side by side off of turn number 2. Patrick Smith may have something else to say about it. No, he's going to stay behind the 9 as they battle for the second position. Smith takes it. Here comes the 83, Marcus Sachi. Smith and Johnson go side by side. Here's a view from the Firestone blimp as Smith now goes to the point. You can see 2x2 and 3x3 throughout the pack of 33. I believe that's a pack of 33, that is. Jonathan Logan trying the inside here for the race lead. 3 wide, Alexander Rowe goes down to the bottom. As he's going to go to the point. Here comes Eli Bright in the 21. Rowe and Bright go side by side into 1. Now Steve Morgan tries the inside out. Not going to do it just yet, but Bright decides to go outside. This opens the door for Morgan. Here goes Cole Baker into turn number 3. Baker goes to third. Now he goes for second. He's got that. Will he try the inside for the lead? Yes, he will. Morgan opens up the door. It will be Morgan at the line. Cole Baker to the race lead. Battle for second. It's Jonathan Wong and Steve Morgan. Wong to second. Baranowski's pushing Wong. Here goes Wong to the inside. Go from the left side of Cole Baker. Wong to the point. Baranowski's to second. Hamill goes to third. This is why we say you want the low line here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Because the high line's just not going to work at all as Audra Baranowskis takes the race lead away with help from Derek Hamill and Justin Zeidel. These two teammates have been working together all day long. And 4 wide here in Atlanta may not be good. Whoa, there they go! Around goes one of the AJ Foyt cars. Who is that? Is that the 4 or the 14? That's the 4. Edwin Mendez goes around. Angie Brown may have gotten a piece of it. And the wall goes Carter Friesen. Caution flag is out. And who was it? The line that's still crashing in turn 1. That's Baker in the 18, Johnson in the 9. And they're still crashing. There's Canto the 40, Downey the 63. Friesen has lost a wheel. But at the caution flag, it was Derek Hamill. A close one between him and teammate Zeidel. Canto is in it. Downey. Friesen lost the left front wheel. He'll be done. Mendez and Johnson. Baker. Brown may have got a piece of it. Johnny Garner maybe as well. Other drivers coming in that may have suffered some very minor damage. But that's what happens when you go 4 wide at Atlanta. As they're all going to come in. Let's find the number 4. There you see Mendez pulling the pit road right now. Let's take a look and see why we are underneath the first caution in the zMax 500. So just 4 wide coming off turn number 2. Just doesn't work. I believe that is Johnny Garner getting into the 4. And there goes the 4 into the inside wall. And takes a lick at 190 miles an hour. Does the 2 Oh, the 2 just got clipped by the 4. That will be a very interesting onboard. Then Carter Friesen got into the wall, I believe, from Johnny Garner as well. Let's take a look at that as well. So I believe Garner comes up the track. Yeah, Brown did get clipped, and then Garner just gets into the 5 of Friesen. Oh, man, Juan Garcia, I think, just got a piece of it, but luckily kept it going. Take a look at this from real time. From the onboard, Edwin Mendez. Let's go for Angie Brown. She was running in last place at the time. This got clipped. Does she have any damage, though, is the question. I'm not too sure, though. We'll have to figure that out. Let's go from the onboard of the 10 of Johnny Garner. Now I want to see what happened with the 18 of Baker. So here he is, going to turn 1. Oh! He just came down the 83, it looked like. We'll get a better view from super slow-mo cam here. Just comes down into Marcus Sachi. Colin Denton just with nowhere to go. And around they go. Denton goes into the wall. And then Baker, I believe he's going to come down into traffic if I'm correct. Unless... Watch the 9. There's Marty Johnson on the bottom of your screen. He just got turned from DJ Reed. And then they're all stacking up right here. There's Downey stacked up with Garcia as well as Angie Brown. Let's go from the 9 on board of Johnson. Yeah, he just got turned. Johnson probably not happy at all about that. And then also watch Carter Friesen. He's going to just get hit by the 40. That enough force can take a wheel off? Okay. Very interesting there. Alright, let's go from the last one here. We'll go from Baker in the 18. From that onboard, you can't see him come down to the Sachi, but that was from the side, I believe. But we're ready for the restart here at Atlanta. Back to green we go, and a good restart for Derek Hamill. Out of the race, by the way, are Baker, Canto, Downey, and Friesen. A good start, by the way, from Derek Hamill. First move is going to be made by Audra Baranowskis and Jonathan Wong. Now they're going to start to go 2x2 into turn 3. Kelly's going to take a look at the inside on Carlson for 3rd position. Here goes Justin Zeidel on Derek Hamill for the race lead. Side by side, just like they were at the line, and you can give it to Zeidel that time. Kelly to 2nd. Baranowskis goes to 3rd. Here goes Michael Kelly down to the inside here for the race lead. 2x2 off of turn 2. Kelly to the point. Baranowskis to 2nd. Jonathan Wong takes it 3 wide for 3rd position. And Wong and Jaden Scott are working together. They're the 2 Juncos racing cars on the inside. That's from the onboard of the 11's rear bumper as his teammate. And Good has made his way up to 2nd. Scott takes it 3 wide to the inside for 2nd position. Kelly still has the race lead for right now. Jake Rogers takes it 3 wide for the 3rd position. Goop keeps 2nd spot. Goop transitions up high. Brad Stover looks for 3rd on Jake Rogers. Benny Watson goes to 4th. This was the same exact car that Watson won in last season. Well, not Watson, I should say. Brian Webb, excuse me. Won in the number 7. For the lead, Josh Good to the point with help from Brad Stover. You can see Kelly's left out to dry on the high line. No help at all as Good takes the race lead away. He may have just tapped the wall, it looks like. See, Stover goes to second. Yeah, Kelly's all by himself. The middle/high line. And now Stover, Good, and Watson take it 3 wide for the race lead, heading into turn number 1. Ryan Webb back up front. Brian Webb to the point. Here comes Zachary Fitzwater, Season 3 DirecTV Fall Series champion. Going for the race lead. It is Webb at the line. Fitzwater to the point. Alexander Rowe makes his way up to the second position. Rowe goes to the inside for the race lead. Here comes the Season 3 Summer Champion, Stuart Gratton. 3 wide for third. Gratton goes for second now. Stewart is looking for that lead on Alexander Rowe from the Firestone blimp. We're just past halfway here at Atlanta. Only 1 caution so far for that wreck with Edwin Mendez. 2-car breakaway from the pack. Stewart Gratton up to the back bumper, but may have gone the wall as well on Alexander Rowe. Let's see if Gratton tries the inside here. Is he going to do it yet? Nope, he's going to play it safe and stay back. Justin Zidell looking for third on Jonathan Wong. DJ Reed's up there as well in the 44. Stewart on the back bumper of Alexander Rowe. Grant's got to run to the inside. Rowe goes up the track, but Wong goes with Rowe. Here they come to the stripe. Barely it's Rowe. Into turn 1, Stewart takes the race lead. Wong to the inside on the middle line. This could open up the door for DJ Reed in the 44. He goes for the third position. Gratton stays to the inside. Wong is trying to make a pass for the lead on the high side. That never works. And now he's hung out to dry out of the groove as DJ Reed takes a look to the inside for the race lead. Reed takes it. Baranaskis goes to second. That's good, I believe, in the 11 going to third. Yes, it is, but we're going to go 4 wide here. Oh, we almost went 4 wide. It looked like from TV1 we were going 4 wide, but we did not. Rowe and Good battle it out for the third position. Benny Watson's up there as well in the number 7, taking it 3 wide for third. Top 2 going to pull away from the pack here, it looks like. Watson, if I'm correct, should get a draft on Baranaskis. Should he make it run to the high side, it's going to be Rowe getting that draft as they head into turn number 3. Now Watson's got a good draft. They're the same speed right now, but trust me, Watson's going to be much faster as they come into turn number 1 because he's going to have that draft. Look at this view from into turn 1. Great camera work, ladies and gentlemen. And now we got 4 wide off turn 2. This will not gonna work. Oh, Josh Good, can you hang on to it? Oh, wait, is that Jaden Scott? Oh, there they go. That's the 14 around. Steve Morgan, Alexander Rowe get turned. Second caution of the day is out. Oh, watch out. Oh, man, that's close. Second caution's out here at Atlanta. DJ Reed is the race leader. Thank goodness. That could have been much more major had that happened off turn 2. But that happened just about 3/4 of the way down the backstretch, and it's Rowe and Morgan involved. I believe that's the same place where Edwin Mendez got turned in the 4, AJ Foyt's of AJ Foyt Enterprises. That got very nerve-wracking for a moment. Edwin Mendez in the 4, he wasn't even involved in the wreck. He's going to come down pit road. Now, he was almost a lap down, but it looks like he's going to be a lap down now. And I believe, if I'm correct, this is an illegal... No, this is right. This is on the lead lap, so he's all good. So another driver pull in. Who was it? It was the 10 of Johnny Gardner, who's also coming down pit road. It looks like, though, if I am correct, the 3 and the 14 are going to stay out, so I believe they don't have any damage at all. Let's take a look at that wreck one more time. So you can see 4 wide here. That is Rowe, Morgan, Wong, and Scott. Just no room at all for Steve Morgan, and Rowe just gets into the left side, and they just get turned. The tires just get up into the safer barrier. Oh, who was that just missed it? Was that Gran? Yes, it was. Wow. And then take a look at Johnny. There was Jonathan Logan by, but look at Johnny Gardner and Christian. Oh my gosh. That is scary. Especially if you come into the low line. These guys are just the momentum transitions from the high to the low line. From real time. Carlson gets by cleanly. Oh man, Stuart Grant just got lucky right there. And then watch Johnny Gardner and Christian Vargas go by. Oh my goodness. That's scary. From the onboard of Steve Morgan. That was not Johnny Gardner, by the way, excuse me. That was Marty Johnson in the 9. We'll watch Johnson's on board then. And we're going to watch this frame by frame. Does he suffer any damage at all? I don't even think he did. Oh, man. Just enough room. Any more closer than that, Johnson would have been done. And maybe even Morgan's end row. But after that one, for the caution, DJ Reed is the race leader. We'll be right back for the restart here in the zMax 500. Back here in Atlanta, in case you were wondering why I sound much different, it is because I have just changed microphones. So we are ready to go here for the restart. You see Edwin Mendez is going to line up on the inside line here, 1 lap down. Out of the race is going to be just Cole Baker, Michael Cano, Gatlin Downey, and Carter Friesen from the previous accident we had. So we're ready to go for the green flag. DJ Reed, he's currently your race leader. Audra Baranowskis is 2nd. Josh Goot is 3rd. Benny Watson is 4th. Brad Stover 5th. Justin Zidell 6th. Jaden Scott 7th. Jonathan Wong is 8th. Aaron Carlson 9th. And Jake Rogers is 10th. They come to the Geico restart zone, and we're back to green. Just 11 laps to go here at Atlanta, and a great restart for DJ Reed in the 44. Baranowskis and Goot get to the low line here. Goot now tries the inside for the 2nd position. He's going to be the one who makes the first move, but Baranowskis puts the block. They're all single fire for right now. Everyone's just stacked up from Edwin Mendez in the 4. They need to get by him quickly if they want a chance to win it, because we are now coming to 10 laps to go. Here's the move. Josh Goot for 2nd on Audra Baranowskis into turn 1. Goot goes to 2nd. Here's Brad Stover in the 24 pushing him. Reed comes off of turn 4. He continues to lead with 9 laps to go. How is everyone doing with Edwin Mendez? It looks like everyone has gone by. That's fast. But if you want a chance to win it, you got to get up to the leaders as quick as possible, because this is not a pack race anymore. This is how fast your car is and if you can get that draft. Here goes Brad Stover looking for the 2nd position on Josh Goot. Stover takes 2nd spot away off of turn 4. Stover continues to get that, to have the runner-up position. Here comes Benny Watson in the 7 for 3rd. They're 3 wide for 6th position. That's Jonathan Wong in the 15. Jaden Scott in the middle. Justin Zidell on the high side. Stover having trouble trying to get up to the 44. How faster is he in the draft? It's just even right now. Stover needs some help. And these guys are battling for third, so this will help the top two pull away. Adva Baranaskis is going for the third position. Now they're going to go 3 wide. Jonathan Wong wants to go for it. No, he stays back and helps the 26 out. Six laps to go here in Atlanta. Baranaskis looks for second on Stover. She is there up to the back bumper. 3 wide for fifth. That's Zachary Fitzwater, the Fall Series champion up there. He could have a chance to win the race. 3 wide for seventh. That's Brian Webb down low. Angie Brown in the middle. She's got damage, by the way, involved in that first accident. Barely. She's still going and has a chance to get a top 10 finish. 5 laps to go. Now, if we get a caution flag out, we will go to overtime. Jonathan Wong clears Adva Baranaskis and goes to third position. Brad Stover once again has another chance to get up to the back bumper of the 44. Stover could have a chance to take the lead. But they're all single file right now. They're going to play it safe. They want to try and make their move on the last lap. Who makes the move first? Fitzwater goes for fourth, and he's going to have the low line. Baranaskis out with nowhere to go. Stover tries the inside for the lead. No, he stays back up high. Into turn 3. Let's see what Brad Stover's going to do on board on the number 24. The 44 had a great entry. Stover lost some ground there for a moment. 3 laps to go. A 3-car battle for the race lead. Jonathan Wong could win it in his NOFSRL debut. Off of turn number 2. Stover's going to try it once again. He may play it safe. He may wait until the last lap to make his move for the win. Oh, he may... Excuse me. He may try it there. Not yet. 2 laps to go. He is on him right now. Here he goes for the lead. Brad Stover could have a chance to win this race. He goes to the point. The 24 out in front in Atlanta. He won the season opener last season and could have a chance to do it once more. Out of turn 4, Stover will see the white flag this time by. 1 lap to go, brought to you by Credit One Bank, and he likes what he sees behind him, because they're battling for second. Zachary Fitzwater and DJ Reed into turn 1. 3 wide for fourth, barely. They're battling for second, and the 24 is starting to pull away. Into turn 3, the Indy 500 champion from last season, the season opener winner from last season, the season opener winner this season. Brad Stover wins the zMax 500 at Atlanta. DJ Reed holds on to finish second. Zachary Fitzwater third. Reigning champion Angie Brown goes to fourth. Stuart Grant is fifth. Josh Good is sixth. Justin Zidell seventh. Jonathan Wong eighth. Brian Ferris ninth. And Brian Webb the top 10. Brad Stover does it again in the Monster Energy IndyCar Oval Series, winning the first race of the season. Saving the results here. By the way, this stuff exists because I tried to do a previous recording, but my microphone was not working, so switched it up then. So that is how the results look. Let's go from 29 to 33 as well. Is the rest of the drivers who did not finish on the lead lap or DNF from the race. Man, what a great start to the season. Very exciting race. Congratulations to Brad Stover on winning today's race. Next week, we head to Phoenix International Raceway for the Sirius XM 200. I'm Marty Sakala. You've been watching the NOFSRL Monster Energy IndyCar Oval Series. The point standings are going to be seen on the next part of the video. So yeah, that's it for me.